Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. This is Michael Voss, the Dragon of the Southern Tier and the host of No Sound Bites Allowed, and I'm with you today with a quick thought. Just want to talk about the New York 22nd District. A lot of people may be familiar. I've been following the New York 22nd District congressional races since 2010. And this year is going to be just as exciting, or at least 2020 is going to be as exciting as it's been in many other races. We see there are 3 Republicans in the race right now. That's going to be George Phillips on his 4th try for the New York 22nd District. There's the current DA for Broome County, Steve Cornwell, in his first attempt at a congressional seat. There is Claudia Tenney, the former Congresswoman for the New York 22nd District, in a bid to recapture her seat. And on the Democratic side, there is Anthony Brindisi, the current incumbent, and he's looking for his first re-election bid. Now, there's a lot of money that's involved in this race because it's a top-tier race. In fact, in 2018, this was one of the top 3 races in the nation. 2020 looks to be, again, a top-tier race. Are they going to see another $20 million race with the presidential election against President Trump from Democrats? Probably not. But is this going to be a top $14, $15 million race? Probably. A lot of PACs, a lot of ads. And already we've seen a lot of money coming in. Anthony Brindisi is currently holding on to a war chest of $1.1 million. And you have to ask his supporters, that's a lot of cash very early in. Is he going to get any more? Because his supporters have already put in a lot of his supporters have put in a lot of money. Is he going to be able to tap that well again? Is he going to get money from the House Majority PAC, which is controlled by Speaker Nancy Pelosi, even though she's been very lukewarm in her response to Anthony Brindisi and the fact that none of the Democratic Party pay attention to any of the bills that he's put out there. And looking at George Phillips, he's already raised $100,000. He's the leader of the Republicans at this moment. Is that enough money? Shouldn't he be a little bit further ahead? Maybe, maybe not. Will he be able to raise the $2.1 million that's necessary to get through the Republican primary? How about Steve Cornwell? Steve Cornwell currently has about $67,000, of which $30,000 is his own money. That's not a very strong showing for someone who did a soft launch of his campaign back in January and has been looking for money since then, and has currently only been able to raise about $37,000 among supporters. And then there's Claudia Tenney, who just got into the race about 2 weeks ago, and she's currently at $19,000 on the last reporting. That's very early in, but she was able in her 2018 campaign, she got President Trump to come to Utica. She was able to get the House Speaker, Paul Ryan at the time. She got many of the executives in the White House to come into her district, the New York 22nd, to try and support her, and she lost the race only by 4,000 votes. So she's the leader of this race in terms of competition with Anthony Brindisi, but not the leader in money yet. Is she going to be able to get the $2.1 million for the Republican primary? A lot of questions here, and there's a lot of consequences. There's where everyone stands right now has a lot of impact on what's going to happen in 2020 in the presidential race and what we're going to see in the congressional race. Now, I leave it to you. Is it too soon to talk about the 2020 race? Is it too soon to talk about Congress and what's going to happen? Maybe, is this something that's really interesting to you, or are you still focused on the 2019 local races? I gotta go, but you tell me, and I'll be happy to talk with you soon.